services for Charles L. Greenwood, age 71, of Cullman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Johnny Hobbs officiates burial in Crossroads Cemetery, Cullman Funeral Home directing. Mr. Greenwood passed away Sunday at Veterans Administration Hospital in Birmingham. Visitation will be noon to 2 p.m. Wednesday at the funeral home. Memorial services for Larita Ann Smith, 33 of Hansville, are incomplete and will be announced at a later date by Cullman Funeral Home. Ms. Smith died Saturday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Funeral services for Carol Wayne Haynes, age 72, of Bluntsville, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Pleasant View Baptist Church. The Reverends Earl Mitchell, Bobby Bright, Randy Bertram, and Terry Simpson officiating. Interment in Holly Pond Cemetery. Holly Pond Funeral Home is directing. Mr. Haynes passed away on Saturday. Visitation will be from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Welcome to Today on 2. It is Tuesday, the 7th day of May, and we are broadcasting, as always, worldwide at channel2cullman.com and all day long on YouTube. Remember the movie The Fog?
Yes. That's what we have going on this morning.
I'm beginning to think so. In downtown Cullman, probably about a half an hour ago, it was clear.
Oh.
And I noticed more and more the fog is moving in. Usually it starts to lift or burn off when the sun comes up.
Right. Yeah, a little strange, but I did notice a lot of it on the way to work this morning.
Yes,
so,
yes. Yeah. Reminds me of that movie. It's moving in.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's check the weather. Our weather forecast is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, located on Cherokee Avenue. There's the weather almanac for the 7th of May. The average high temperature is now 80. Our average high is now 80. The low 52. The record high 91 in 1952. The record low 34 in 1992. Sunset this evening at 7:37 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:52. Here's the satellite picture, and you can see what's going on. A little rain here and there throughout most of the country. I don't think any major storm activity. There's the southeast. And here's our forecast for today. Foggy early this morning, and then things clearing off with a high today around 67. Slight chance of rain later on today, maybe. For tonight, partly cloudy, low around 50. Tomorrow, sunny, a high of 74. Thursday, 77. Friday, 50% chance of rain again. High of 76, more of the same on Saturday and on Sunday. Rainy weekend. Boy, I think we've had enough rain, haven't we?
I think so, but you know how that is.
Yep, springtime weather.
That's true.
Well, let's see, you had an event yesterday at Westminster.
I did. Yesterday evening, St. John's Women's Fellowship met at Westminster, and they, of course, were served dinner, and I did a little talk about Alzheimer's and the 10 warning signs that you want to look for, just so forth and so on. But anyway, it was a very nice event. The ladies were very appreciative, and I think they had a very nice time. And so, anyway, I enjoy having groups over there at Westminster, and so if anybody is interested and wants to come take a tour or come and eat lunch with us or something like that, just give me a call. I'll be glad to have them.
Okay. Let's talk about Saturday. Well, Friday and Saturday.
That's right. The annual Strawberry Festival is taking place this weekend. And, of course, they're going to have Roy Crawford and the Coleman County Bluegrass Band and 3 on a String. We just love 3 on a String. And they're going to all be coming out for the fresh strawberries and tons of fun activities. So it's all held at the Fest Hall, and just show up. Just go and buy some strawberries and enjoy and take part in all the little activities and have fun.
Yep. Good activities. Let's see, who's our Facebook friend of the day for today?
Well, let's take a look at that. Looks like Cindy Stidham, and she likes Paula Deen and The Blind Side. And The Blind Side, the movie was on just this past Sunday, and I watched it again for the 100th time. I love that movie.
I bet she likes Alabama football, too.
She didn't go there, so I'm not going to say anything about that, okay?
I'm just going by the picture.
Yeah, you would have to mention that. Yeah, I know. I saw that. But she didn't put that on there, so we're not going to even say it. I was going to try to get past that.
Okay. Who's coming to see us today?
Well, City Councilman Johnny Cook is here along with Larry Jones, and they are here to talk about the Coleman Sanitation Department community cleanup. I think the city has something going on, the county has something going on, and you probably are going to want to get rid of some extra stuff. And now's the time, right?
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, George is here with news and commentary coming up right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Time for some news and comment on a Tuesday. Beautiful day, a bit foggy out there, but then I think it's the foggiest I've seen it this year. Certainly been the windiest year I think we've seen in a while, and some of the coldest weather too, for that matter. At any rate, you remember a couple of weeks ago, we talked about a person who had robbed another individual in the Coleman Heritage parking lot. The suspect was driving a silver Mercedes. Coleman police have arrested an individual in regards to that. This Coleman man who had robbed the guy in a car at gunpoint, the suspect's name is 21-year-old Dustin Raymond Lopez, arrested Monday afternoon. And apparently some eyewitnesses there. But police had reason to believe that he had been distributing an unlawful substance. So Lopez is being held at the Coleman County Detention Center on a $85,000 bond. Robbery in the first degree is a Class A felony. So they've gotten someone there. Today's the day that many people enjoy going to auctions, and this will be one of those events today, especially if it's at the courthouse. That's a tradition in American history ever since there was in America. When someone doesn't pay their taxes, then they auction off their property. And they've been given enough opportunities to pay it. So I guess from the year was 2012 that people didn't pay their taxes. So as a result, they're going to have an auction today. Some 100 pieces of property in Coleman County auctioned off. The Revenue Commissioner is asking that people who want to bid on these properties, they should arrive at the courthouse between 9 and 9:30. It used to be, and whenever you study genealogy and you're doing research like that, that's a wonderful thing to use as a tool, because when a family the person who was the father or head of the family died, then oftentimes they would auction off parts of the property to pay people that they owed, and the newspapers would run that information. Even back in the 1700s, they would do that. So if you'd see who bought the property, then oftentimes you'll realize who married whom, because oftentimes it did stay within the family. People who were not family members would allow those family members to bid on the property and pay a small price. That's the way it has been, at least traditionally, for a couple of hundred years in America. Nonetheless, a little bit of history there. Ammonium nitrate's a chemical used by farmers as a corn fertilizer, commonly used as an ingredient in one-pot meth labs, too. Yeah, it's amazing. If there's a restriction, where people who buy prescription meds, or rather who buy ephedrine-type medicines, like allergy-type medicines and such, they outlawed those ingredients in that, so that you have to sign whenever you buy something like that, and that list is kept of people who purchase these things, because that ephedrine is used to make pot, to make methamine, and as a result, whenever you've got people who are intent enough, they're going to find a way to get around it, and they've started using fertilizer now, which is why that prices for fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate in the spring of '93 was $154 a metric ton in the southeastern United States, but now it sells for $300 to $600. Isn't that amazing? People find a way to use such as that, and that's what they're doing. Decatur police investigating an accident yesterday on US 31, Highway 31, involved a Coleman man. The individual, 2003 Ford Focus, driven by William Stafford, 74 years old, of Coleman. And the other person, Robert E. Bobby Slack, apparently died after his 2000 Mercury Grand Marquis was southbound and left the road for some reason and hit this other cars here. He was the only one killed in that accident, that individual. But we have a Coleman man, William Stafford, who was just slightly shaken up, I guess, according to the newspaper. And sometimes you'd wonder, what's going on in people's minds? I don't understand this. I can understand the concept of understanding if you're a Christian and you want to recognize that the Lord is Almighty. But whenever you start preaching on the sidewalk in front of a business, I wonder about that too, because I wonder if what you're doing is trying to condemn people because you don't think they're Christian enough. And let me tell you the story. Westboro Baptist Church, I guess it's in Tuscaloosa, Westboro Baptist Church is going to picket and protest the University of Alabama May 18th. And why is that? According to their website, Westboro Baptist Church will picket the University of Alabama to remind them of the wrath of God that visited them 2 years ago. Talking about the tornado. With all the things going on in this world, I don't know. It's me. Why are they singling out the University of Alabama, right? But they have not just singled out them. Apparently, they're going to be visiting and protesting places like in Graceland, Tennessee, the University of Mississippi, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Lithonia, Georgia, Morehouse College in Atlanta, and several churches in Florida. Man, oh man. I noticed I left out Las Vegas. Oh, well. The Air Force, well, I don't know. Can you believe this? Here's a 41-year-old lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. A couple of days ago, according to the Arlington County police folks, they said he walks up and starts groping this woman in a parking lot. And she fights him off. He starts to go back, and police are called, and he's arrested. That could be the story for a lot of servicemen, not just Air Force. The only catch is, this particular individual, Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Krasinski, is the Air Force's top man in charge of sexual assault prevention. Don't understand those things. Stay tuned. More Today on 2 after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Ed White Jewelers, it's a family-owned business, and we can service all your jewelry needs. We have a knowledgeable and friendly staff. And if there's something that you need that we do not carry the line of, we have a close networking with other jewelry stores also, and if they carry a line that we do not carry, rest assured we'll be able to get that piece for you. So when you think of Ed White Jewelers, that's really all you need to think about. Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
This is my life, my future's looking bright. Make your choices on my terms and my time. I'm in a wild state of mind. I've got goals and I'm aiming high. Wallace has choices that'll fit me just right. I'm in a wild state of mind. I'm in a wild state of mind.
We continue with our program, and we have some prizes to give away for today. Let's see what our prizes are on this Tuesday. We have one green fee with cart at the Coleman Golf Course, a bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard, and the lunch sandwich and chips from Frosting's Bakery.
Wow,
it's a good variety of prizes, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
We're going to show you some ads and ask you a question about one of the ads, so let's roll with our ads for today. Starting with Dairy Queen, sweet deals are available. Pick any 3 of these 9 items. Pay just $4.44 each and every day at Dairy Queen.
And Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations now. It is one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. That's Night Free Insurance.
And the $1 wall is available at Medical Arts Apothecary. They're just south of the courthouse. All items on the wall, just $1. Personal care to household items.
And fitness opportunities are available at Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. They do have day passes available, or they have, you can, of course, purchase the monthly passes. And then, of course, they do have the indoor rubberized walking track.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, Dr. Howard Rogers says, have problems, need to talk, want some privacy? Call and make an appointment today, 256-737-3087.
Autotech, foreign and domestic repair and service. David Methman is the man to see in his new location right there on County Road 1354 in the Vinemont area. That's Autotech.
Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them each and every day. That's Mullins Body Shop. And those are some of our merchant ads. Our question today is about the brand Landau. Landau is available at which store?
Okay.
Which one of our advertisers sells a product made by Landau? And our prizes for today, we have a round of golf at the Municipal Golf Course. We have the lunch sandwich from Frosting's Bakery. And what's the other one?
A bag of apples.
Bag of apples from Steel Orchard. You say we have a call? Okay, we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
Pam.
Hi, Pam. From where are you calling?
In Coleman.
Okay. Which of our advertisers sells Landau?
The Uniform Place.
You got that right. Uniform Place. Stay on the line, Pat. Thanks for calling in. Pam, right? Pam
Yes.
or Pat?
I think she said Pam.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, she got the right answer.
That's
Let's
right.
look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads for today. Stereo Center, they have custom programs for your Weather Alert radio. They have the Midland Weather Alert radio now priced at $29.99. Stereo Center in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
The radios would be good right now. Mr. Hicks Menswear, of course, the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing, now offering suits made to your measurements. Now, how many places can you go and have that done?
Dear Mom, I got you a special gift at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. Thanks for forever caring. Cherished gift for moms at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
There's Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. She always has gift certificates available and welcomes browsers anytime.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. Of course, they do have Bridgestone and Firestone tires. They're located on Highway 31. See Greg and the guys at Tires for Less.
And Borden Family Pharmacy, located right there on Highway 157. The difference is not when you open their bottle, but it's when you open their door. They are a good neighbor pharmacy at Borden Family Pharmacy.
There's Landau, made better. They have Smart Stretch fabric, and it's available at Uniform Place, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
The crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you to move over for those emergency vehicles as you're traveling down the road. They do have large and small towing available, local or long distance, and it's a great body shop if you have a fender bender.
Renard's Gallery and Gifts is an art gallery, but it's much more than that. It's a gift store. Jewelry is available. Custom framing. Some of the best work you'll ever see in custom framing at Renard's Gallery and Gifts. And those are our merchant ads for today. We don't have any birthdays
How about that?
to brag about today.
Okay.
So coming up next, we'll talk about clean up the city of Coleman.
That's
it's in
right.
Coleman County, too.
Yeah.
Clean up time. Well, I give you all the details right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Welcome back to Today on 2. We're going to talk about cleanup in the city of Coleman. We have 2 guests with us today. We have Councilman Johnny Cook, and we have Larry Jones with the Sanitation Department. Gentlemen, thank you for being on the show today.
Good morning.
Larry, let me start with you. This has kind of become an annual event, hasn't it?
Yes, sir. It's our 6th year for doing it.
What do we need to know about the cleanup in the city of Coleman? What can we put out for pickup, and what are the dates?
It started yesterday, and it goes through Friday. If you have any old appliances, furniture, yard waste, landscaping material, anything like that, we pick up.
Now, what do you do with it? You just put it at the edge of the road?
Put it at the edge of the road. Just don't put it out in the road to block traffic.
Right.
Just close enough for a truck to reach and get.
Okay. And this is a fantastic opportunity because otherwise you have to pay. Is that correct?
We do it. We do it once a week, but you have to pay for it.
Okay.
This is a 1-week free cleanup.
Okay. And so that's a good chance to do some spring cleaning.
Yes.
Of course, if we had some decent weather, maybe people could get out there and do some spring cleaning.
Yes.
But anyway, and so Johnny, how is this? This is just a citywide thing for right now, right, for this week?
Well, yes, the city's doing it for this week, and I always try and look at it as an opportunity for people to clean up around their house and put it out. And we advertise it so much that a lot of times there's appliances, metal lawn furniture and stuff like that. And I like to think of it as an opportunity for people that might be out of work, because what happens is they'll drive through during the night and pick this stuff up and carry it and sell it to the scrap metal. So therefore it gives them some money to live on, and also by sending it to the scrap metal place, it recycles it so it's less they have to put in the landfill.
Sure.
Yes.
You know, so it's I look at it as a multi-faceted opportunity for a lot of people.
Right.
And so I urge people to put it out there, and if you're unable to put it out there, you know, elderly or physically unable, contact somebody at your church or your neighbor to help get it out there.
Right,
and
right.
we'll help you get it cleaned up.
Well, and some people can't afford to pay
Yeah.
to have it done,
The
right?
fees, that's correct. That's
so this
correct.
is a good opportunity. Now, all month long, the county is doing something similar, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sending a thing out in your electric bill. You can take one free load to the landfill, and you don't have to pay for it.
Right, right.
For it's all month long. You have a month to do it, but you get one load.
Now, what are some things that you shouldn't take?
We'd ask you not to put tars, rock, dirt, shingles, or any kind of liquid. The landfill don't take liquid.
Okay, now paint cans. I was told that if you mix it with sand,
Yeah, or you can just, if you got a carport or somewhere to put it to dry, just take the lid off. 2 or 3 days, it'll set up hard.
okay.
They'll take it like that.
So so you could have a can, okay,
Yeah.
but as long as it's not a liquid type
Yes.
thing.
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay, all righty. What about old batteries?
The best thing for them is take them to the junkyard there to sell batteries. We don't pick them up. The landfill don't put batteries in it, but you can recycle batteries.
Okay.
Willingham will buy batteries.
Okay, so then
Sure.
you can make a little money
Yes.
off of it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
And everybody, I think, is trying to be frugal nowadays and look for that
Absolutely.
way of being able to do something as
Yes.
most economical. And if you can make money off the deal, that's not a
Yes.
bad idea.
That's correct.
And it's a good time to do your spring cleaning to make it look good just right now.
That's right. Now, does the city, and this kind of change of subject a little bit, but does the city fine different, individuals, homeowners and stuff, if they have a bunch of trash in their yard? I mean, is that something that...
Well, what happens is if we get numerous complaints, they'll send them a letter and ask them to clean it up.
Right, okay. So this is a good opportunity to get rid of that
Yes.
stuff. And
Absolutely.
I'm surprised you're taking appliances like washing machines
Yeah.
and dryers and things like that.
We've, like Johnny said, we pick very few up. They're usually gone before we get there.
Okay, yeah.
They do all metal water heaters, stuff like that. They pick them up.
Larry, for a lot of businesses, we have a dumpster.
Yes.
Should these items be separate, like beside I'm thinking like small appliances,
Yes.
separate from the regular garbage?
Yeah, if you're a business owner and you got a dumpster and you got stuff that you can't put in the dumpster, if you'll place it beside the dumpster where our boom truck get to, we'll pick that up on Friday. It's an extra charge, but we do pick it up.
Okay, so that doesn't apply then right now? If
No,
you're-
it's just
It's just homeowners?
your homeowners, no businesses.
Oh,
for free
okay,
week.
okay.
But we do pick up, we do it every Friday. Through the week, it's just a charge, but this
Okay.
week there's no charge for it.
Okay, all righty, I see. So it's just an extra opportunity to get out there, do some
Clean up,
spring
spring
cleaning. Hopefully, we're going to have some nice warm weather eventually, and so we
Yeah.
want our yards to look nice. Or
Absolutely.
maybe the washing machine broke and you had to get a new one. So what do you do
Yeah.
with the old one, kind of thing? So this is a good opportunity
Yes.
for that. Anything else going on right now that we need to know about?
Just we're just looking forward for getting city cleaned up and spruced up for spring. It's just we always people around Coleman, they take pride in the city and out in the county. They take pride in their surroundings and their homes, and this is an opportunity to help them take care of that.
That's right. Well, thanks so much for doing this, and thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all.
All righty.
Stay tuned, we have some more.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Let's take a look at those community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Coleman Cyclones are seeking teams and hole sponsors for their upcoming fundraiser at the Coleman Municipal Golf Course on June the 8th. Money raised will help supply equipment for youth teams. For more information, please contact Jamie Speakman at 256-347-7142. The Coleman Auburn Club is going to have their annual banquet on Thursday, May the 30th at 6 p.m. at the Coleman Civic Center. Guest speaker will be head coach Gus Malzahn. And for ticket information, you can contact Curtis Mize, I'll get it out, at 347-7142. Saturday Night Dance will be taking place on May the 11th, featuring the Boogie Night Band, and that's at the VFW Post from 7 until 10. Cost is $5 per person, and for more information, contact 256-347-0807. And if you have a community billboard you want to send us, you can email it to channel2 at gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Dense fog advisory until 9 o'clock. Otherwise, partly sunny today. Slight chance of rain, a high of 67. Partly cloudy tonight, a low around 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a high of 74. Speaking of tomorrow, who's coming to see us?
Doug Davenport will be here to talk about an outdoor adventures fishing tournament. We haven't talked to somebody about a fishing tournament in a long time.
It's well overdue.
That's right. So, you fishermen be alerted.
That's our program for today. Thank you for watching today on 2.
Have a great day.